Toyota's back at it again, and this time it's with one of its biggest success stories ever, the RAV4. But this isn't just another family SUV with a new face. This is the 2026 Toyota RAV4 Plug-In Hybrid, and it's taking everything people already love about the RAV4, practicality, comfort, and reliability, and giving it a seriously modern twist. More power, better efficiency, smarter tech, and a look that feels fresh and confident. Let's get into it. At first glance, the 2026 RAV4 looks familiar but sharper. Toyota's done what they do best: evolution, not revolution. The new model gets a cleaner, more aerodynamic body, a redesigned grille that's sleeker and a bit more upscale, and those LED headlights that now have a futuristic light signature. It's still unmistakably a RAV4, but now it carries that premium hybrid confidence you see on the Crown and the Prius. The stance is wider, the lines are tighter, and the subtle gloss black trims and aerodynamic accents make it feel more athletic. Around the back, Toyota's redesigned the taillights with a connected LED light bar that stretches across the liftgate, giving it a more modern edge. The plug-in hybrid also stands out with a few unique touches, like red-accented badging, discrete charging port placement on the rear fender, and 19-inch aerodynamic alloy wheels that balance both efficiency and looks. Now, under the hood is where things really get interesting. The 2026 RAV4 Plug-In Hybrid, also known as the RAV4 Prime in some markets, gets an upgraded version of Toyota's plug-in system. It combines a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine with new generation electric motors and a more energy-dense lithium-ion battery pack. The total output is rumored to be around 320 horsepower, making it not only the most powerful RAV4 ever built, but one of the quickest in its class. This setup gives you the best of both worlds. You can run pure electric for short trips, around 45 to 50 miles on battery power alone, perfect for daily commutes without burning a drop of fuel. But when you need range, the gas engine seamlessly takes over, giving you over 550 miles combined range. You plug it in overnight, start your day with a full charge, and for most people, it'll feel like you're driving an electric SUV with no range anxiety at all. And let's talk performance, because Toyota didn't just focus on efficiency. This RAV4 moves. The instant torque from the electric motors gives it a surprisingly quick launch, with a 0-60 mph time expected around 5.5 seconds. That's hot hatch fast. The all-wheel drive system is now even more intelligent, using electric motors to instantly shift torque between the front and rear wheels for maximum grip. Whether it's slick city roads or gravel mountain trails, this thing just grips and goes. But Toyota didn't forget the RAV4's adventurous side. The 2026 plug-in hybrid gets a more advanced version of its trail mode, with fine-tuned traction control, better torque distribution, and improved ground clearance. It's not an off-road monster like a 4Runner, but for camping trips, snow-covered roads, or weekend getaways, it'll handle itself impressively well. Step inside, and the RAV4 plug-in hybrid feels more upscale than ever. The interior design is clearly inspired by Toyota's new premium direction: clean lines, softer materials, and more modern tech integration. The center console now features a 14-inch infotainment display, borrowed straight from the Crown, paired with a 12.3-inch digital driver's display. Everything feels futuristic yet functional. No clutter, no over-designing. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, over-the-air updates, voice assistant, and a premium JBL audio system, all standard on higher trims. You've got ventilated seats, panoramic roof, customizable ambient lighting, and even an available eco-comfort mode that preconditions the cabin while it's still plugged in. So you step into a perfect climate every time. But Toyota didn't just upgrade comfort. They took practicality up a notch too. The rear seats fold flat, giving a generous cargo area perfect for long trips. There's even a hidden storage compartment under the trunk floor to store your charging cable and emergency gear. The battery placement has been optimized this time, so interior space doesn't take a hit like it did in earlier plug-in models. Safety? As expected from Toyota, it's top-notch. The RAV4 Plug-In Hybrid 2026 comes with the latest Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, which means enhanced adaptive cruise control, lane tracing assist, improved pedestrian detection, and intersection collision avoidance. The system uses new radar and camera technology that makes it smoother and more accurate. It actually feels like it's reading traffic naturally, not jerking you around like some older systems did. Now, let's talk price and positioning. The RAV4 Plug-in Hybrid will sit at the top of the RAV4 lineup, above the Hybrid XSE. Pricing is expected to start around $44,000 to $46,000, depending on trim and options. That's a premium over the regular hybrid, yes. But when you factor in the performance, the electric range, and potential EV tax credits, it suddenly looks like a bargain, especially when you compare it to rivals like the Honda CR-V plug-in, Ford Escape PHEV, and Hyundai Tucson PHEV. This Toyota offers more power, more range, and arguably more refinement. Compared to the outgoing RAV4 Prime, this 2026 version refines everything. Faster charging, now supporting level 2 charging in under 2.5 hours, smoother power delivery, and a cabin that feels much more premium. The exterior design brings it visually closer to Toyota's next-gen lineup, and it finally feels like a product that bridges the gap between rugged practicality and futuristic technology. And here's the thing, Toyota knows what it's doing in this space. While other brands jumped into EVs and hybrids quickly, Toyota's slow, deliberate approach has led to some of the most reliable hybrid systems on the market. That matters, because for people who just want something that works, day after day, year after year, the RAV4 Plug-in Hybrid is one of the safest bets out there. For a lot of buyers, this car will be the sweet spot. It gives you the environmental benefits and silent, instant torque of an EV, without the range anxiety or infrastructure worries. And yet, it's still a RAV4, practical, easy to live with, reliable, and built for adventure. So, who's it for? The 2026 RAV4 Plug-in Hybrid is for people who want to step into electrification without compromise. For families that want the flexibility to do school runs on electric power during the week and road trips on the weekend. For those who want something stylish and capable, but don't want to deal with charging stations every 200 miles. At the end of the day, this SUV feels like Toyota's most well-rounded RAV4 ever. Efficient, powerful, comfortable, and smartly futuristic. It's not just a refresh, it's a statement that the plug-in era doesn't have to be complicated. Toyota's taken what works and made it better. And that's exactly why this model is going to be one of the most talked about SUVs of 2026. Toyota just went and did something huge with the RAV4. For the very first time, there's no gas-only version. None. This SUV, the one that's been the best-selling in America for years, is now all hybrid and plug-in hybrid. That's right. The everyday RAV4 has gone fully electrified. And it's not just the powertrain that's changed. The whole thing has been redesigned from the ground up. We're talking sharper looks, way more tech inside, and trims that range from rugged off-roaders to sporty features that pack over 300 horsepower. So today on the Auto Xpert, we're breaking down exactly what makes the 6th generation RAV4 so different, so bold, and whether Toyota just set a new standard for compact SUVs. Stick around, because there's a lot here that'll make you rethink what a RAV4 actually is. Exterior and styling. First impressions matter, and the new RAV4 definitely wants to be noticed. Right away, you'll see Toyota's new hammerhead front design. Slim LED headlights stretching out wide with a bold bar across the nose. It gives the RAV4 a sharper, more futuristic face compared to the last generation. Walk around the side, and you'll notice chiseled body lines, a stronger stance, and a new set of wheels that range all the way up to 20 inches on the sportier trims. What's cool is that Toyota has given the RAV4 three distinct personalities. There's the core look, which is more refined and city-friendly, with body-colored trim and sleek finishes. Then you've got the Woodland Edition, which instantly feels more rugged. Higher ground clearance, black cladding, chunky all-terrain tires, and even orange accents inside and out. And if you want something aggressive, the GR Sport is the one. Big spoilers, blue trim highlights, and it just looks ready to pounce. And around the back, a brand new full-width LED taillight that makes the rear pop at night. It's definitely a step forward in design. Interior and comfort. Step inside and the vibe has completely leveled up. The cabin feels cleaner and more modern, but still practical. The first thing you'll notice is the big digital gauge cluster. It's standard now, and on higher trims you get the massive 12.3-inch version. Right next to it is a crisp central touchscreen, starting at 10.5 inches and going up to a nearly 13-inch panel, which finally gives the RAV4 that premium tech look. Toyota also reworked the center console. Instead of a bulky shifter, some trims get a sleek little electronic toggle, which frees up space for storage. And yes, there's still that open shelf across the dash that people loved from the previous gen. As for seating, most models come with Softex, Toyota's leather-like upholstery. But if you grab the Woodland, you'll get rugged rubber mats and bright orange stitching that screams weekend adventure. There's also an available panoramic glass roof, which really opens the cabin and makes it feel airy. And for families, cargo space is just as versatile as ever. Flat folding seats, wide hatch opening, and plenty of room for gear. Technology and infotainment. Tech is where the new RAV4 really steps into 2025. Toyota has moved it onto their new Arene platform, which is basically a smarter brain behind the infotainment system. You've got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto across the board, dual Bluetooth pairing so you and your passenger can both stay connected, and even a more natural voice assistant. Just say, "Hey Toyota," and you can control navigation, climate, or your music. Higher trims also offer extras, like a JBL premium sound system, a head-up display, and even a digital rear-view mirror that lets you see a camera feed instead of a traditional mirror if your view is blocked. The cluster itself can show navigation maps and media alongside your speed, making it feel almost futuristic. And the best part? The software now supports over-the-air updates, which means Toyota can add new features down the line without you having to visit a dealer. Performance and powertrains. Now here's the biggest change. The 2026 RAV4 is all electrified. That means no more pure gas versions. The base model is now a hybrid with a 2.5-liter engine plus electric motors, giving you about 226 horsepower in front-wheel drive, or 236 if you go all-wheel drive. It's peppy enough for daily driving, and the fuel economy should easily beat the old gas models, especially in the city. But if you really want power, the plug-in hybrid, or what used to be called the RAV4 Prime, is back and stronger than ever. It now pushes out 320 horsepower combined, making it one of the quickest compact SUVs out there. 0-60 mph in the mid-5-second range is no joke. On top of that, it can do around 50 miles purely on electric power, which covers most commutes without burning a drop of gas. And yes, fast charging is supported on some trims, meaning a 10% to 80% charge in about 30 minutes. Toyota also doubled down on capability. Most all-wheel drive versions can now tow up to 3,500 pounds, which is great for small trailers or boats. So whether you want efficiency, speed, or weekend adventure muscle, there's a RAV4 setup for you. Now to safety and driver assistance. Of course, Toyota built its reputation on safety, and the new RAV4 is the very first to get Toyota Safety Sense 4.0. That's a fancy way of saying all the driver aids you'd expect are here, but smarter. You've got adaptive cruise control that can handle stop-and-go traffic, lane keep assist that's smoother than before, and automatic emergency braking that now spots pedestrians and cyclists more reliably. The new sensors and cameras mean faster reactions and more accurate detection. You also get blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alerts, and the usual airbag suite. Toyota even throws in 2 years of free maintenance and roadside assistance, which is a nice touch for peace of mind. Pricing and availability. So when can you actually get one? Toyota says the new RAV4 hits dealerships in late 2025 as a 2026 model. Prices haven't been finalized yet, but here's what analysts are predicting. The base hybrid LE should land somewhere in the mid-$30,000, while a fully loaded plug-in GR Sport could climb to around $50,000 or more. That means there's a wide spread of options depending on your budget, from daily commuter trims all the way up to luxury-leaning family haulers. Conclusion. Narration. So here's the bottom line. The 6th generation RAV4 isn't just a refresh, it's a full-on reset. Toyota took their bestseller, gave it sharper looks, packed it with smarter tech, and made the bold move to go all hybrid and plug-in. That means better fuel savings for the daily grind, way more power if you want it, and still the practicality that made the RAV4 the go-to family SUV in the first place. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive and want more honest car reviews delivered straight, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the Auto Xpert. Trust me, we've got plenty more cars to break down together.